Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for this kind of more or less informal video. They're not a frequent thing on my channel, but I just kind of wanted to give you an update on where my channel is heading from this particular moment on. Um, I have been really looking at the data for my channel, and I gotta say, Avorion is probably going to be the thing that I'm going to be continuing on to do more of. That being said, I still plan on doing the machinima for space engineers. I'll be developing sets. I'll be developing the character animation uh, rig for all that stuff, and I'll be sharing that with the community as well. So if they want to make their own SE animations using the groundwork that I have, then that's really cool. Um, all of it, which is Adobe products, which I have. Like you can get. This is not sponsored, but you can get the Adobe Suite for like $50. It was like $49.99 for a year subscription, and it's or $49.99 per month, I should say. Clarify that just a little bit, but it's still a really good price because you get Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, Premiere Pro. There are a lot of great free versions of similar products that do just as good, and I will do my best to try and incorporate some of the uses of those because I used a lot of those before I switched over to the Adobe Suite because I could finally afford it. Um, there's just been a lot going on with my channel. The last episode of the season 3 basically only got 14 views, and a couple of other videos that I posted on Vorion, just got in the 100 range. And it's just how do you how do you go? Do I still do more Space Engineers videos? I've looked at the audience retention and all of my analytics for those videos, and it's there's just not as much interest in those. So I have to change up my content just a little bit. But I think Avorion has this really appeal to it, where it's you get a big sandbox to play in. Yeah, sure, you can't go visit the planets, and yeah, sure, you can't walk around on the inside, but you get giant spaceships, and they fly around and shoot each other, and there's trading and a whole bunch of other really awesome things. I mean, there's so much to do, so much that Space Engineers just doesn't offer. I mean, there's a multiplayer, and you could kind of trade multiplayerly, but the players have to build that there, and there's some pros and cons to all of that. I'm not saying Space Engineers is terrible, because it's not. It's a good game. Um, it has taken the developers of it quite some time to get to where they want to be, and that's fine. It's just now that other games are coming out, the interest in Space Engineers is kind of, well, petering off, unfortunately. So I have to adapt, and I like Avoria. It's lots of fun, and eventually, when Planet Nomads comes around, I'm going to take a look at that as well, because I've got an access to the early access Steam release. I didn't get into the beta or the alpha or something like that, but that's fine. I'd rather it be a little bit more fleshed out, and give a chance to really kind of build on that. Um, No Man's Sky survival, probably I will do some videos, maybe just about the updates that they do. But most of the survival things on my channel, they've not performed as well as like the creative videos or the building videos or the modular ships and stations videos. And it's just something I gotta really consider, unfortunately. So creativity is very, very important to me, And the creative process is something I'm very, very passionate about because I'm a graphic artist during the day, and I work at a t-shirt printing shop. I get to manage. I'm lucky. I get to manage a t-shirt printing shop and oversee artists and do art myself. And the amount of joy you get from taking a shirt like this and seeing someone on the street and be like, "Hey, how's it going? That's a nice shirt. I know who made that. We did. I know who designed that logo." All that other good stuff. So yeah, it's very fulfilling, and I really enjoy that aspect. I don't want anything to be forced, like, oh, everyone's doing survival, so I need to do survival. Um, I want to do Avorion because of the creative aspect of the game and how you can build your ships using templates and a whole bunch of other really cool things. So it's just a long journey, and I want to say thank you for all of everybody's feedback on the channel. Um, I felt a little lost for just a little while trying to find myself, and I'm a very silly person sometimes. I like fun, I like being creative, and I'm going to try and incorporate more of those personality traits into the channel and the videos. I want to say thank you for coming along and checking out this video. If you're interested, the subscribe button's right down here somewhere. You can click that. If you feel so inclined, you can click the bell too. That's totally fine. Feedback, I have an open door policy. If you want to suggest something or anything at all, let me know. I'd be happy to look into it. So thank you again. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. And remember, be good and be creative. We'll see you next time.